Welcome back to ABC General Hospital channel. Today we're going to dive deep into the tangled and high-stakes drama surrounding Michael Corinthos' fiery accident and the aftermath that's creating fault lines across Port Charles. The story begins with Carly Spencer, a mother desperate to protect her son and reclaim control over his care. Ever since the accident, Michael's life has been hanging in the balance, and with it, Carly's sense of stability. It's not just about her maternal instincts. This is Carly in full survival mode, ready to make bold moves to ensure she stays in the driver's seat. Carly's fierce love for Michael and her need to maintain influence have always defined her character. Now, as tensions rise at General Hospital, she sees an opportunity to regain her footing through a shocking revelation. Behind the scenes, Drew and Nina Reeves have their own secrets. Their relationship has been quietly simmering, hidden from those who could be most affected by it, especially Willow Tate, Nina's daughter and Michael's estranged wife. As Michael's medical proxy, Willow has been the one calling the shots, and her decisions have kept Carly on the outside looking in. Carly's frustration with Willow's control isn't just a personal vendetta, it's a strategic battle. She needs to regain her influence over Michael's care, not only to ensure his well-being but also to reassert her place in the family dynamic. This sets the stage for Carly's calculated moves. When she overhears a private conversation between Drew and Nina, it's not just idle gossip she stumbles upon, it's explosive information. The fact that Drew and Nina have been more than friends is a revelation with far-reaching consequences. For Carly, it's not just about exposing an affair, it's about wielding that information as a weapon. She recognizes the potential damage it could cause, particularly to Nina's delicate relationship with Willow. Carly's mind immediately starts crafting a plan to use this knowledge to her advantage. The stakes are incredibly high. If Carly reveals the affair, it could destroy Nina's trust with Willow just as they begin to find common ground. Willow's relationship with her mother has been fraught from the start, marked by misunderstandings, betrayals, and fragile attempts at reconciliation. Nina has been walking a fine line, trying to earn her daughter's forgiveness and build a connection with her grandson. If Carly unleashes this secret, it could shatter any progress Nina has made, leaving their relationship in tatters and isolating Nina even further. For Carly, the potential fallout isn't just about Nina. It's also about reclaiming power. By using the affair as leverage, Carly can put pressure on Nina to influence Willow's decisions. Carly's ultimate goal is clear: she wants to have the final say in Michael's care, ensuring that she and Sonny Corinthos are the ones making the critical medical decisions. This isn't just about her love for Michael, it's also about maintaining her position in the family hierarchy. Carly knows that if she can turn Willow against Nina, she can regain control, and she's willing to go to great lengths to achieve it. On the other side of the equation is Willow. She has been through tremendous emotional turmoil, dealing with Michael's accident, her own health struggles, and the ongoing tension with Carly. Willow's decision to restrict Carly's access to Michael stems from a desire to protect her children and herself. She sees Carly's history of manipulation and views this as a necessary measure to keep her family stable. However, her actions have also drawn her into a deeper conflict. The more she tries to assert her independence, the more friction it creates with Carly, who views these moves as a direct challenge to her authority. This dynamic creates a volatile power struggle between the two women. Carly sees herself as a mother fighting for her son's best interests, while Willow believes she's standing up to a controlling force that has caused her nothing but heartache. Their battle is as personal as it is strategic, and it's further complicated by the knowledge that Carly now holds over Drew and Nina's relationship. For Willow, any alliance she's built with Nina could crumble if Carly decides to expose the truth. The relationship between Drew and Nina, while not the central focus, becomes the linchpin in Carly's plan. Drew's recent closeness to Willow adds another layer of complexity. While their relationship has grown in the wake of Michael's accident, it's clear that Drew's involvement with Nina could undermine everything. If Carly uses this information to force Nina into convincing Willow to seek control, Drew's bond with Willow could be jeopardized. The ripple effect would be immense, potentially leaving both Nina and Drew ostracized from the family and throwing Willow's already fragile emotional state into chaos. Carly's willingness to go to these lengths isn't surprising. Her character has always been defined by her relentless drive to protect her family and maintain her place at the center of their lives. She sees this situation as a fight for survival, and she's willing to play dirty if it means coming out on top. But her actions also carry significant risks. If her plan backfires, she could alienate everyone involved, leaving her more isolated than ever. The potential fallout isn't just emotional, it could permanently alter the dynamics within the Corinthos and Quartermain families. For viewers, this storyline encapsulates the high-stakes drama that makes General Hospital so compelling. The intricate relationships, the moral ambiguity, and the constant power shifts create a rich tapestry of conflict and intrigue. Carly, Willow, Nina, and Drew are all driven by their own motivations, each believing they're doing what's best for their loved ones. Yet, their choices set them on a collision course that could change everything. As we watch these events unfold, one thing is certain: Carly's next move will have a profound impact on everyone involved. Will she choose to expose the affair, setting off a chain reaction that could shatter lives and reshape alliances? Or will she hold back, waiting for the perfect moment to strike? The answers will reveal themselves in time, but for now, the tension and uncertainty keep us hooked, waiting to see how this emotional roller coaster will play out in the world of General Hospital. Next, we'll unravel the elaborate intrigue surrounding Jen Sidwell's return to Port Charles, a return that promises to challenge Sonny Corinthos, manipulate Sasha Corbin, and entangle the residents of Windermere in a web of deception and danger. Sidwell's reappearance at the church was a chilling prelude to the chaos that would follow. His placement a few pews behind Sasha wasn't coincidental, it was calculated. As he overheard her pregnancy announcement, his expression darkened, signaling that he had already begun plotting his next move. Sidwell's intentions remain murky, but what's clear is that he's not here for a peaceful reunion. His presence looms large over Port Charles, raising suspicions about the recent fire that ravaged Sonny Corinthos' penthouse. Michael Corinthos' injuries from the blaze add urgency to the question: was Sidwell behind the fire? The timing of his return and the severity of the incident suggest that this was no random act of arson. It was personal, and Sidwell may have been sending a very deliberate message to Sonny and his inner circle. Windermere, a place already steeped in mystery, is now at the heart of Sidwell's plans. When Lucy Coe unexpectedly greeted him there, it became clear that Sidwell wasn't just a visitor, he was the new owner. This development shocked everyone, especially given Windermere's reputation as a fortress of secrets. Sidwell's charm was on full display during his interaction with Lucy. Their chemistry hinted at more than just a casual meeting, it suggested a deeper agenda. Lucy, with her wealth of knowledge about the town and its history, became an immediate target for Sidwell's inquiries. Given her role as the author of the Port Charles Guidebook, she's a walking encyclopedia of local connections and hidden truths. Sidwell's choice to pump Lucy for information was a masterstroke. If he can extract the right details, he can dismantle alliances, exploit vulnerabilities, and orchestrate the downfall of his enemies. But who exactly are his targets? While Sonny and Sasha seem to be at the forefront, the implications of Sidwell's actions suggest a broader strategy. Sonny's penthouse fire was no small event. It was a calculated move that not only injured Michael but also sent shockwaves through Sonny's network. This kind of coordinated attack hints at a larger operation. Jack Brennan's observations about the incendiary device, one connected to the WSB, add another layer of complexity. If Sidwell does have ties to the WSB, his return becomes far more dangerous. Such connections would give him access to resources, information, and manpower that make him a formidable adversary. The question of whether Sidwell is working alone or has a team of accomplices either loyal or coerced is now front and center. If he has operatives embedded in Port Charles, he could be pulling strings on multiple fronts, making him an even greater threat than he was during his last reign of terror. Dr. Isaiah Gannon's sudden proximity to Sonny raises eyebrows and deepens the intrigue. Isaiah's past association with Sidwell, stemming from their time in Somalia, casts a shadow over his current actions. Is Isaiah now acting as Sidwell's unwilling accomplice? Perhaps Sidwell struck a deal. Isaiah would monitor Sonny's health and report back, ensuring that Sidwell always had an edge. Sonny's recent heart condition, discovered after he collapsed in pain, has put him in a vulnerable position. Could Isaiah be exacerbating Sonny's symptoms at Sidwell's request, using his medical expertise to weaken him from within? Whether Isaiah's involvement is willing or forced, his closeness to Sonny adds a layer of insidiousness to Sidwell's plans. If Sidwell can keep Sonny off balance, both physically and emotionally, it becomes easier to dismantle his empire. Sidwell's return also resurrects old grudges. His vendetta against Holly Sutton remains unresolved. The diamonds Holly stole from him are more than just lost treasure, they're a lingering wound to Sidwell's pride and a source of unfinished business. If he believes Sonny aided Holly in keeping the diamonds out of his grasp, it would explain his renewed focus on taking Sonny down. However, Sidwell's ambitions may extend beyond revenge. Is he seeking to dominate Sonny's territory, positioning himself as the new kingpin of Port Charles? Such a power play would require Sidwell to systematically eliminate Sonny's allies, destroy his credibility, and seize control of the city's underground network. Given his cunning and resourcefulness, this scenario isn't far-fetched. Sidwell's track record makes it clear that he's not one to be underestimated. His prior escapades, from holding Lucky Spencer captive in Somalia to taking Sasha hostage in a bid to recover the diamonds, demonstrate his ruthlessness and strategic mind. He's not content to simply return and stir the pot, he's here to execute a plan that's been meticulously crafted. Sidwell's ability to charm his way into trust while secretly plotting betrayal sets him apart as a master manipulator. His previous crimes won him a reputation as a supervillain, and his current actions suggest that he's ready to reclaim that title. The fire at Sonny's penthouse, his connection to Isaiah, and his acquisition of Windermere all point to a man with a multifaceted agenda and the means to achieve it. As fans speculate about Sidwell's true motives, several questions remain. Is he directly responsible for the fire, or is he working through intermediaries? What are his ultimate plans for Sonny, Sasha, and the rest of Port Charles? And if Sidwell does have WSB ties, how deep do they run, and who else might be helping him behind the scenes? With every move he makes, Sidwell proves that his return isn't just a footnote, it's the start of a major upheaval in the lives of Port Charles residents. In a world where power struggles, hidden alliances, and explosive secrets drive the narrative, Sidwell's return couldn't have come at a more precarious time. His charm masks his treachery, his connections grant him reach, and his motives keep everyone guessing. As the pieces of his plan begin to align, the residents of Port Charles and fans of General Hospital are left wondering, what's Sidwell's next move, and who will be caught in the crossfire when he finally reveals his hand? Next, we'll take a deep look at how Cameron Matheson, the actor behind Drew Kane, navigates the fiery reactions to his character's controversial romance with Willow Tate and the personal and professional challenges that come with it. At the heart of the matter is the passionate backlash from General Hospital fans, who have voiced their displeasure with the Drew Willow storyline directly to Matheson. During a recent interview with Woman's World, Matheson opened up about how he's handling the intense criticism, which he's humorously dubbed Drew hate. Fans' strong reactions haven't come as a surprise to him, but the scale and fervor have been unprecedented. Matheson shared an anecdote from his time at Christmas Con, where almost everyone in line expressed anger toward Drew's decisions. "I'm trying to take smiley pictures with a Christmas tree in the background," Matheson recalled with a chuckle, "and they're throwing things at me." Despite the hostility, he sees these interactions not as a discouragement, but as proof of how deeply invested viewers are in the show's characters and storylines. Matheson approaches this fan backlash with an unusual blend of humor and introspection. Instead of letting negativity wear him down, he uses it as an opportunity to grow both personally and professionally. The ways I deal with it involve going inward, Matheson explained. Not by numbing out or distracting myself, but through my meditation practice, my spiritual life, and trying to develop and utilize love and compassion for others. This philosophy has become central to Matheson's approach to life, particularly after he faced significant personal losses. One of the most devastating was losing his home during the Los Angeles wildfires. That experience taught him to transform adversity into growth, something he applies now as he handles the challenges of playing a polarizing character on a beloved soap opera. Drew Kane's controversial romance with Willow Tate has become one of the most hotly debated storylines on General Hospital. Viewers, known for their intense passion, have taken issue with the couple's tumultuous and unconventional relationship. Many feel that Drew's actions have put him at odds with long-established characters and alliances, leaving some fans disillusioned. Despite this, Matheson believes that the drama and dysfunction within the storyline offer a unique opportunity for redemption. He notes that in the soap opera world, many great love stories begin in chaos. In soaps, sometimes love stories start in complete dysfunction, mistakes, and betrayal, and everybody freaks out, Matheson said. But then the couple comes together. It could be Drew and Willow against the world. For Matheson, this potential for redemption isn't just a way to win fans over, it's an essential part of Drew's character arc. This optimism isn't without its challenges. Matheson understands that fans' disapproval of Drew's choices reflects their deep emotional connection to the characters and the show's legacy. He also recognizes that these reactions, while difficult to face, serve as a measure of his performance and the impact of the storyline. At the end of the day, these reactions mean people care deeply about the story and the characters, Matheson observed. And that's what we're here for, to tell stories that make people feel something. This insight helps Matheson stay grounded amid the storm of criticism, reminding him that even negative feedback comes from a place of passion and engagement. Still, Matheson sees this backlash as an opportunity for growth, not just for Drew, but for himself as an actor. He views the difficult moments, both on-screen and off, as a chance to refine his craft and deepen his understanding of resilience and compassion. I try to use difficult times to improve my patience, my acceptance, my compassion, and my connectedness with others, he explained. For Matheson, the backlash is less about rejection and more about reflection. He believes that by embracing these challenges, he can emerge stronger, both as a performer and as a person. As for Drew Kane, Matheson is hopeful that the character's current struggles will lead to meaningful growth. He envisions a redemption arc that not only wins over fans but also solidifies Drew's place in Port Charles as a multi-dimensional figure. This kind of transformation, Matheson suggests, is what makes soap operas so compelling. They take characters from their lowest points, through trials and tribulations, and ultimately toward redemption and renewed purpose. For Matheson, the prospect of bringing Drew through this journey is both exciting and rewarding. In the meantime, Matheson remains committed to portraying Drew Kane with authenticity and depth. He understands that not every fan will be satisfied, but he's determined to continue exploring the complexities of Drew's character. Whether viewers come to embrace Drew and Willow's relationship or continue to criticize it, Matheson is prepared to meet those challenges with humor, grace, and a steadfast commitment to telling stories that resonate.